Using technology for millennial planners, that's what we're talking about right now here at the HX studio. So come on over, have your questions answered. Joining me now, David Dvorak, the Vice President of Strategic Accounts with Cendyn Arcaneo. Thank you so much for being here.
So great to be here, thank you.
So the planning community changing quickly. Tell us a little bit about how millennial planners specifically are working in more of a tech-driven world.
Well, they live in that tech world, and they've always have, so not having that technology puts you behind the 8 ball with that planning community, which is growing. They're saying it's almost 41% of planners today are millennials.
That's unbelievable. For companies trying to catch up, that can be massive.
Yeah, and you're catching up with technology takes time.
Right.
You just can't flip a switch with a lot of the technology that has to happen in event venues today. So it's really focused on planning that out 2 to 3 years, so if you're not thinking about that now, you're going to really be behind the 8 ball.
And tell me a little bit about your company specifically, because you're you're all about technology, and you have some software that I understand?
Absolutely. So we actually position ourselves as a hospitality company with great technology. And we say that because most of our management staff, as well as myself, have come from the event management area, either being in meeting planning or in the hotel side of the business. So we have a very unique look and view of technology. Then we have the great technology side of the company, which really does a great job. So trying to mixing that so we kind of know what's going on in the event technology area, making sure that we can provide that for our customers, both on the hotel side as well as the event management side. Because we do have technology that covers both sides, from strategic meeting management to e-proposal systems for hotels. So we cover both sides of the spectrum and really kind of have a full understanding of how the industry works.
What do decision makers want?
What they want is quick, easy, and instantaneously getting information, and that is key. And it's more so with the millennial generation. They have no patience for slow technology.
Yeah, you want everything right away.
Right away, instantaneously, and I don't want to talk to somebody. If I want to do this at 3 in the morning, that's when I want to do it. You have to have the technology to support that.
And you're moving away from the binders and stacks of emails and things like that to more of a cloud-based technology.
Absolutely, and it's sustainable first of all. So you're saving, obviously the trees and paper and all the printing
So there are benefits
costs.
on both ends.
Oh, without a doubt. But the other key piece is you want to be as efficient as possible. And the millennial generation, whether it be from an event planning side or the millennial generation that's in the hotels being catering and event managers, they want that efficiency, and technology is the efficiency they need because they have something else outside of work that they like to do.
How can venues meet this tech-driven need?
It's really focusing on, I always say 4 specific areas, is the sales side of things, the event technology side mixed in there, as well as in the event planning side and all the technology that needs to be in there. So if you're focused on getting stuff out technology-wise, whether it be food and beverage on your electronic menus that are provided, so you can instantaneously see what those menus are like, you can instantaneously change what's on those menus, and by the way, the Millennium event planner can order their food and beverage as well as set up their meetings directly online, as opposed to waiting to have to talk to somebody or send emails, because they're moving again, away from email. So it's really focusing on that. And then making sure that you're taking a binder today, which is used for a lot of venues on the event planning side, and it's presented at the pre-con meetings, but usually it's 10 minutes after the meeting, everything in that binder is obsolete.
Right.
It's just outdated, whereas you're working in a cloud-based environment, one, you can access it from anywhere, so on your mobile device, on your desktop, laptop, so it's where you want to work, when you want to work. But the key, for that is that the information is up to date and easy to find, so it makes it very efficient.
What do you think the takeaway is today? What can venues and millennial planners, what are the takeaways?
Well, I think that the takeaway is look how you can provide the ease of access for the millennial planners to make sure that you get your information out to them in the way they want to see it, and that they can respond back very quickly, because they do want that quickness. Now, they do talk to each other, and there's a lot of that that goes on, but the key is to provide instant access to information about your venue, and for the planners is to provide that information back to the venues in that same technology platform. So it's instantaneous, it's trackable, and it's an efficient process for you as a planner, and more so for the hotel side of the business, because when you're updating your stuff in real time, you become much more efficient and cost effective, and your ROI is that much greater.
Yeah, the benefit is to both the venue and to the millennial planner.
Oh, without a doubt. And again, the other piece is if you're not providing that technology to the millennial planner, they don't forget. They won't be back at your venue.
Sure.
They want that efficiency. You make them work harder, it's not going to work for you.
And they'll find somebody else with the cloud-based
Absolutely.
technology, I'm sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, you have to plan ahead. This is not something that you're going to flip a switch. You got to say, you know, we're going to start to put these programs in place, whether it be your electronic menus, electronic proposals, or you know, your event management planning tools, and really focus on that. And then also, how does it integrate with the technology you have in your venues today? That's the other key piece. You want to make sure that you don't have to switch everything out, that you make sure that it's integratable.
All right, some great points there. Good advice to keep in mind. We appreciate you being here. David Dvorak, the VP of Strategic Accounts for Cendyn Arcaneo. Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
at the
Appreciate
HX
it.
studio. We'll see you in just a few minutes.